Alright, what's up, guys? Now, here's the thing. I've always have spoken about my frustrations with EA because the thing is this. You guys be having the opportunities, okay? I'm gonna say it with all the letters, okay? You guys be having the opportunities, alright, to make a good game. The dog's distracting me in the background, but I'm still gonna carry on with this video, alright? But you passed them up because, oh, we want to release some random stuff for Apex Legends. Oh, we want to have some money saved over for the next Madden and what do they call it? FC or whatever FIFA is supposed to be called now. And it's like, fam, you have to understand that people want another Titanfall. Whatever this Star Wars game was supposed to be, I guarantee and I promise you it would have hit. A Star Wars, a bounty hunting game where you just going around that. Really? Y'all canceled that for whatever it is that you guys are going to come out with. And that's one of the main reasons why, like, I remember when I was really playing EA games back in the day. Like, I remember Skate 2, Fight Night. Like, it was more so like a skill thing, but it just also seemed like that games were kind of rigged. Like, you were forced to lose at times, and I'm like, okay, I know I wouldn't have just lost that if I won all these other fights or I did all these other skateboarding challenges. I know I would have won this next one. Why all of a sudden I just randomly lose on this one? That's weird. I'm like, that don't even make any sense. And then it just seems like now it's all about how much money can we make from this game. And I feel like it had a lot to do with people like doing these pack openings or doing whatever it is, put whatever money that they need to put in to Apex. And it's like, fam, did you guys forget at the end of the day, these are video games, okay? You look at all these other different video games out there, and it trips me out where there's companies that will make a game for the audience. They will make a game so that audience can have fun with it. Even if it's a crazy, challenging, like Elden Ring, Dark Soul type game, or an easy, simple game like Spider-Man 2. But it's like you got fun games like that deserve like their game of the year names and all that stuff. But it's like, EA, what are you guys really aiming for? When you're making a video game, what are you aiming for? Because it's definitely not for the audience. It might be the audience wallet. It might be their debit cards. It might be a gift card that you could get at a store. But it's definitely not the audience and capturing their attention of them being able to sit down and actually play this game. And I'm like, and the thing is this. Don't get me wrong. Yes, EA, they got a lot of people. They got people playing Apex. They got people. But I guarantee and I promise you, if you let a game come out where it was fun, there was a reason to play. It had like whoever it is that sits down and streams Apex Legends for hours on end. Whoever sits down and streams the soccer games or Madden or whatever. I guarantee and I promise you, if there was a game to come out and it was worth playing, and it wasn't a game it was a game where it was like them old-fashioned games from back in the day. It wasn't one of those games where it's like, oh, well, let's see how much money they can put into it. No, they was like, you buy our game one time, all the stuff is unlocked, no season passes, it's just pure fun. There's a reason. It's made for the single player audience. It's meant for the multiplayer, co-op, PvP, PvE, whatever you want to call it. It's meant for the audience that wants to sit down and have fun playing this game. But you guys only want to make games that's going to make you money. Why? I'm saying at the end of it, and the funny thing is, it's like there would be developers out there, for an example, the people behind Helldivers. Yeah, they might have like some season pass crap in there and stuff, but at least they have it where it's like the game is fun. My thing is this, don't get me wrong, Apex Legends is fun, but it's fun with friends. At least with Helldivers 2, I could play that game by myself. I can play that game with random people. Yeah, you might not get a good experience every time, but I'm like, bruh, with Apex, it's one of those games where I was like, I remember when I very first got into, when I had started taking streaming seriously a few years back, and Apex Legends was one of the first few games I got into playing. And then also I did play the game when it had originally came out, and I was like, it eventually got to a point where I was all like, this game ain't fun no more, you know? And it's like, but it seems like that's the only thing that you want to work on. And I'm like, you guys had the opportunity to come out with Titanfall 3. Now, don't get me wrong, Apex Legends is a good game, but I think the audience would have loved to have seen the Titan. I guarantee, and I promise, even if you had just did some like announcement trailer saying, hey, Titanfall 3 is in the works, do you realize how much money you would have made off of that trailer alone? I'm saying, it's like, you guys, look, EA, you guys need to count your days. Like, pretty much, that's what I'm, like, getting to with this video. I was gonna try to say, but I'm like, no, I feel like enough has been said, enough has been done. You guys are gonna have to start counting your days, because eventually it is gonna get to a point in time where a video game comes out, that it captures people's attention, they realize that they're saving money playing that game than playing your guys' game, then you guys are gonna start doing some desperate stuff, all like, oh, well, I mean, you guys kind of already are having it where like Madden would be like, oh, let's say if you're subscribed to the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, then it's like, oh, you get the basic plan of EA Play, and then you get to play all these different games. Because the last Madden game that I bought was Madden NFL 20, and I haven't bought a Madden game since because the quality in that game was horrible. I was like, you guys make all this money, meanwhile you're putting out like, no, like when these games be on sale for like $2, $3, $10 and stuff or something like that, that's how much those games are really worth. Like, and I mean, when like day one of when that game comes out, no, it is a $10 game. It's not no $70 game. And it trips me out where it's like people don't realize that stuff. People don't understand that, because it's like EA, they just put out like this narrative that it's like, oh, our games are good, but at the same time it's gonna cost you. I'm like, yeah, it cost me one time, but it shouldn't be no situation, because I guarantee and I promise you, stuff like this that's going on with EA and with their games and stuff, if this stuff would have been happening like 20 years ago when EA was kind of like emerging into the scenes and stuff, like I'm saying, like if Madden NFL 20 or if Madden NFL 7 played like Madden NFL 20, Madden wouldn't even be a series anymore, okay? And I'm saying if like Apex Legends was like the first game to come out, and then let's say if they released Titanfall 1 and 2 afterwards, people wouldn't even be playing Apex Legends no more. Because in my opinion, Titanfall is a so much more better game, alright? But I'm trying to think of some other games. Even if it just been on some stuff where it's like if FIFA, if they had it set up where it's like, you know, you played this game and it wasn't based off of that. Because I feel like that was one thing when I would watch like people play FIFA like on YouTube. Like for an example, KSI. Yeah, I would watch the videos. The thing is this. I watched more of his pack opening videos, and then I would search up a video of him actually playing the game, because it just seemed like, oh, it would be crazy to capture everybody's reaction of getting Ronaldo or Messi or any other soccer legend and stuff. But it's like but it just came down, when it came down to gameplay, you're all like, oh, we're using this new mechanic system that's putting out the same video game. It's just, it's stuff that they would do, and I'm like, how is it that you guys have managed to stay in business for so long? Like, I probably have ruined my chances of ever doing any collaboration with EA games, but I'm like, at the same time, though, you have to understand a person's frustration where it's like, I'm trying to have fun with your guys' game, but it's gonna cost me. I don't mind paying to get a game, but it's like to pay to play, to pay to breathe, to pay for the title, to pay to go talk to my parents on the, you know, it's like, I'm saying you guys are having people pay for just about everything that they do in the game. And it's like, then I'm saying that you guys have it where it'll be games like NBA, like, bro, when I play NBA Live 19, like, I actually had fun with that game. But it's like the game is old, and it's like, and then it's getting to a point where it's just gonna be unplayable and stuff, or they're gonna be like, oh, we're shutting down the servers, we're doing this, we're doing that, this game ain't gonna be active no more. And I'm like, fam, it's just, it's messed up where it's like a person wants to have fun with your guys' game, but it's usually a game that they like played before in the past where it's no longer available now, or it's like I gotta keep continuously putting money into the game to have fun with it. And it's like, yeah, like I say, EA, count your days, because it's gonna be at a point in time where you guys gonna be making that tweet or making that video like, hey, we love you guys, we're so happy to put out all these different titles, but on this day of this year, we're going to be closing up shop because, yeah, and then EA Play is going to be getting taken off of Xbox Game Pass and all this other stuff's going to be happening. And it's like, yeah, because people ain't going to be wanting to pay for your guys' game full price, especially if you're not even putting out a fully functional working game. Like, I'm trying to play a game. I'm not trying to just, oh, let me look at even the one game Anthem. You guys sat there and put this game out and then had it where the game didn't even work, and then you just gave up on the game. And it's stuff like that. People might not pay attention to that, but I'm like, that's EA. Like, you know, they counted that first day. Now they just got to count the rest of the days, and eventually at some point in time, yeah, we all gonna look up, and it's gonna be like, dang, they really shut down shop. Like, they closed it all up. Well, on to the next game, and then, yeah, then people ain't gonna be playing Apex no more. They're not gonna be playing FC, FIFA, whatever it wants to be called, Madden, or any other game. Then they're gonna be all like, oh, well, now we're gonna try to work on Titanfall 3. Oh, we're gonna put this game back in reproduction. We're gonna go and, like, I say reproduction anyways, moving on. But, yeah, I'm saying, though, it's like, EA, if you guys want to, like, I guess just get good, like, positive feedback from your audience, listen to them. I'm saying, even if it ain't even me, but it's like, take the time to just listen to what your audience want from you guys. I guarantee and I promise you, the first thing that they're going to say is, I want to stop putting unnecessary amounts of money into a game just to have fun. That's going to probably be the number one leading thing. But I guess, I feel like a video like this, EA ain't gonna care about it. They still gonna continue doing what they've been doing, and then usually at some point in time, as the, you know, when it, like, you know, the years go on and stuff, then they're gonna come across this video and they're gonna be like, dang, I wish I would have seen this at the point in time being, but it's gonna be too late. So I'm saying, you know, like I said, EA, count your days. But yeah, until next time, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.